Everybody, welcome back to 5 Minute Friday, where we talk, I answer 5 questions in 5 minutes when possible. And one of the questions, which is not one of the 5, is people have asked, why am I doing these in the truck? I'm doing them because I'm normally on my way to do errands or coming back from errands or something, and it gives me an opportunity to sit somewhere quiet compared to the house with everybody doing their thing busily on Friday morning. So that is why. Now let's start the timer. Booyah. And here we go. Question number 1. What is your guilty pleasure or pleasures? Watches are a guilty pleasure. I have too many watches worth too much money. If I had not bought watches, I could probably buy at least a house, if not 2, depending on where. Whiskey, I like to have a big collection of whiskey. I like to try different whiskeys. I have whiskeys that I don't particularly like, but I bought the bottle, so I'd have it in the collection. Totally irrational, doesn't make any sense. First class travel. I won't travel if it isn't first class. That makes me sound bougie, but it's true. 6'6" and 260 pounds. I don't fly coach, never have, will not. If I can't fly business, I don't fly. I don't take coach class on trains. I want to be comfortable when I travel for 2 reasons. 1, I get work done, and number 2, I meet the type of people I enjoy talking to. I know that sounds totally douchey, and no apologies. And the last thing is tech toys. I like to have gadgets. I like cameras. I like lenses. I like iPhones. I like all of that shite. Question number 2. What are you shitty at? Too many things. We have 5 minutes, not 5 days. Right off the top of my head, I have 0 patience. I am hypercritical. I don't suffer fools lightly. I take people at their word, and if they break their word, they are literally dead to me. Your word is the currency that I value you at. Patience is the big one. I am the most impatient ass I know, and because I have a high standards. I hold myself to high standards, and I hold everyone else to their high standard. And when they drop, I let them know, but I'm super dickish about it. So if we're being honest, when did this become a therapy session? Okay. Number 3, what's a great piece of advice you received? My dad used to say when I'd be doing woodworking projects, how are you going to finish the back of a frame, back of a picture frame, back of a bed frame, back of a dresser? And I would default to say, well, I'm not finishing the back. I'm only going to finish the part that people see. And he used to say, which I now say, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And you, if no one else, are going to know that you didn't finish the project properly. So he taught me to finish things all the way, not just the part that people see. What's funny is I was hearing that since I was probably 6-7 years old. My friend Jim Clark, who was an accomplished business broker and woodworker, when I would tell him about projects I was working on, he would say to me, how are you going to finish the back? And I don't know if that's an old school prairie guy thing, because my dad and Jim were both from the prairies, but I'm mindful of the fact that how you do one thing is how you do everything. And even if nobody else will see that you didn't finish, you're going to know you didn't finish. As a aside that's related, I was supposed to run the Times Columnist 10K in Victoria. It got canceled, but you had the option to run the virtual race. They sent you your medal and your t-shirt. I left that in the envelope until I went and ran the route on my own on a Monday morning before I took the medal and put the t-shirt on. And so that's just a practice in how you do one thing is how you do everything. I would really encourage people to think about that. Finish the back. Finish everything, including the parts that people don't see, because you're going to know if you're a finisher or not. Number 4. Have you ever gone bankrupt? No, but I have come unbelievably close with a tech company that I started with a couple of friends. As I said in the last 5 Minute Friday, one of my big regrets of 2020 was launching a book a couple weeks before COVID hit, which basically killed the book, as I support my books through tour. I started a tech company in the end of 1999, right before the tech bubble blew up. And so also terrible timing, selling a technology that clients didn't understand at a price that wasn't sustainable. And so I learned a lot, but almost went titters on that one. And number 5, do you think you have a superhero power? I do. In business, I do. And what that superhero power is that very few people will be impressed with watching this is there is not a job that is below me to do. And so even though I have a super healthy ego and I think I'm awesome at a lot of things, I'm happy to clean a toilet or wash a kitchen floor or clean up puke or whatever it takes to get the job done. And I've done that at clients' offices before where they have a plugged toilet. I go in and deal with it because I know that to do business properly, sometimes you literally have to get your hands dirty. And that's one thing I have that very few people tend to have. My buddies, my inner circle of business contacts, which we talked about in the Dan DeVerna video, which I'll link up here. We talked about having that inner circle. All of my guys in my inner circle are that type of person. They are willing to do what it takes to get the job done, which is why we all connect really well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed those questions. Keep them coming either in the comments or a lot of you are sending them by email to chris@goco.com, and I'll do my best to grab kind of a survey of questions each week to address just to give you some insights. Gladiators eat first. Stay safe. Take care of other people. And I will see you next Wednesday in the regular video and probably next Friday in the 5 Minute Friday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.